Hello guys, today we will be talking about relations, functions, domain, and range. Now it's very important we know what a coordinate is. A coordinate is X and Y in a bracket. Now that coordinate or a set of ordered pairs is what we call a relation. This concept of knowing what a coordinate is or a set of ordered pairs is important in understanding what today's topic is. Now, the X values, which we sometimes call the input values, is also called the domain. The Y values, which we sometimes call the output values, is also called the range. Now, say we have a set of ordered pairs which you have here, a -2 and a -4 and so on. So you have this set of coordinates here. If you were asked to map it into a mapping diagram, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have the domain as all the X values, the input values, -2, 2, 3, and 7. You can clearly see that I only wrote the two ones, even though it appears twice here. Now, even though it's appeared twice, you are only allowed to write it once and use your arrows to map them into the range. Now, because this is now mapped out into this mapping diagram, we can clearly see that the -2 has that -4 as a pair. We have 2 as a -4 attached there. We have 2 to 0, and we have 3 to 5 and 7 to 5. Now there's a concept we need to talk about, which is the functions. Now if you look at the functions, for a relation to be a function, the output or range values can be used more than once. So we can have 2 5s like we have it there for the range. And you can see from the mapping diagram. But the input or domain values cannot be used more than once. In this case, you can see I've put a red line underneath these input values. This is not a function. This diagram here is not a function because the input values has appeared more than once. All right. Now we're going to go to this second diagram. If you look at the second diagram, you can clearly tell what the set of ordered pairs are. We have a -2 and a -4, a 5 and a -4. And so, if you look clearly, 3 to 5, 7 to 5, they each belong, each input value is attached to, the output value without any repetition of the input values. This is a function. Now, it doesn't matter if this output value does not have an input value. It doesn't matter. It still doesn't make it less of a function. It is a function. Now, with that basic understanding, we know that the domain element is associated with, each range element here. From here, you can clearly see that understanding domain and range, understanding relations and functions is quite important, but your coordinate or set of ordered pairs understanding must be very, very okay, so you don't get it all mixed up. So remember, for the relation to be a function, the input values must not appear more than once. I hope that has helped you to understand relations, functions, domain, and range.